Hello, welcome back to Fallout 4. Today we're doing the molecular level. I have the Courser chip analyzed. I have the Courser chip, but I don't know how to decode it. Dr. Murray knows a lot about synth technology. I should ask her for help.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
Decoding chips.
Do you know anything about decoding Courser chips?
A Courser chip. You fought a Courser. Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They are called the Railroad.
Railroad?
The Railroad?
They help synths escape the Institute. I don't know who they all are. Usually an agent of theirs just shows up with someone who needs new memories. One of them gave me a code phrase, said it would help me find them if there was ever an emergency. Follow the Freedom Trail.
Why are you wearing a Vault-Tec suit? The Freedom Trail.
Any idea what the code phrase means?
I'm not sure, but I remember there was a pre-war landmark with a similar name. I'd start there. Hopefully they've placed other clues to tell you where to go after that, hidden somewhere in plain sight. That's how they think.
I'll find them.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
Hopefully. I wonder how much rooting around in the Courser's head I had to do to find the chip. At journey's end, follow freedom's lantern.
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail. Feast your ears and learn more about the historic Freedom Trail, and learn the history of Boston Common.
A tour guide?
You're a tour guide?
Error. Response not recognized. Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail.
History of Boston Common?
I'm interested in the history of this place.
Let us go back hundreds of years. It is the year 1775. For 7 years, thousands of British soldiers have camped on this very soil in their orderly rows of tents, led by General Thomas Gage. They seek to quell the growing tide of revolution the night of April 17.
The officers are assembled, General Gage.
4 days prior, I received word from the Earl of Dartmouth. We have our orders. Lieutenant Colonel Smith, gather 21 companies of our best men and carry them with the utmost expedition and secrecy to Concord. Once there, you will seize and destroy all artillery, ammunition, provisions, tents, small arms, and all military stores.
But what of the colonists, General?
Take care that the soldiers do not plunder the inhabitants or hurt private property. But we can and must defang them.
So, near midnight, Colonel Smith marched with 700 redcoats to face brave American patriots in the Battle of Lexington and Concord, and thus the Revolutionary War began. Continue on the trail to walk through more of our great cities history. Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail.
Freedom Trail.
Tell me about the Freedom Trail.
Starting here at Boston Common, follow the red path as it winds its way through our great city's streets. Markers on the trail are placed at many famous historic sites. See Paul Revere's house, the Old North Church, the Old State House, Bunker Hill, and many more.
Freedom Trail marker.
7 and A. Some sort of code?
Guess I just follow this.
Four. L. Definitely a code.
New State House. The new State House was completed in 1798 to house the government of the state of Massachusetts. The land selected was originally one of John Hancock's cow pastures. The original dome was constructed of wooden shingles and covered in copper smelted by Paul Revere. The state government used this building continuously until the formation of the 13 Commonwealths in 1969. Wait, let's go back. I guess it does.
Two and A.
Granary Burying Grounds. The Granary Burying Grounds were established in 1660, making it the oldest surviving burial ground in Boston. Many famous Revolutionary War heroes were buried here, including John Hancock, Paul Revere, Samuel Adams, and the victims of the Boston Massacre. In 2031, after the tragic death of Amelia Butler, the City Council voted unanimously to have her remains interred here.
Now a 6 and an O.
Old State House. Built in 1713, the Old State House is the oldest public building in Boston. During the years before the Revolutionary War, this building was a hotbed for the ideas and ideals that would result in revolution. It was here that John Adams said, "The child independence was born." In 1770, right outside its doors, the Boston Massacre took place, where 5 American colonists died, inciting rage against the British occupation. The Old State House was the seat of Massachusetts government until the new State House was constructed in 1798.
What was that?
3I.
Old Corner Bookstore. The Old Corner Bookstore was originally built as an apothecary after the devastating Great Fire of 1711. Originally, the land belonged to Anne Hutchinson, the controversial Puritan, who was excommunicated and banished from Massachusetts for her heretical beliefs and sermons. During the mid-19th century, the Old Corner Bookstore was the home of the leading American publisher Ticknor and Fields. They published the works of such luminaries as Charles Dickens, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Nathaniel Hawthorne, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Harriet Beecher Stowe, and Henry Dave Thoreau. Many of those were frequent visitors to this site. Shoot. The game has crashed more than once in this one spot. I hope it does not happen again.
5R.
Faneuil Hall. Donated to the city of Boston in 1742 by French merchant Peter Faneuil. I'm probably butchering that. Faneuil Hall was a commercial hub in colonial Massachusetts. It played a notable role in the American Revolution. Protests against the British Sugar and Stamp Acts that began here led to the doctrine of no taxation without representation. Later meetings were held here, which culminated in the Boston Tea Party. Many of the founding fathers met here or gave speeches here, notably Samuel Adams, leading to the building's nickname the Cradle of Liberty. Don't you dare. See the bird one from here. Ugh.
D next.
Paul Revere's house. Built in 1680, this wooden building is the oldest structure in all of Boston. In 1770, this home was bought by famed patriot Paul Revere. Paul Revere dwelled here with his family, including his 16 children. Holy crap. Until 1800, Paul Revere was living here when he made his famous midnight ride to Lexington and Concord to warn Samuel Adams and John Hancock that redcoats were en route to arrest them and seize the militia weaponry. Yeah, Mentats in here. Doesn't seem to be much else. It's making me nervous. Old North Church.
1R. The trail ends right at the church.
This looks promising. Old North Church. Built in 1723, the Old North Church is the oldest standing church in Boston. Its 191-foot tall steeple also makes it the tallest church in Boston. On the night of April 18, 1775, Lieutenant Colonel Smith marched with 700 British soldiers to Concord on a mission to disarm the rebels. Using a plan devised by Paul Revere, Robert Newman climbed to the top of this church and lit 2 lanterns to alert patriots that the redcoats were coming up the Charles River, thus inspiring Longfellow's famous verse, "One if by land, two if by sea." The battles of Lexington and Concord that followed would start the American Revolution. Search for the railroad.
Better in our hands anyway. How far down do you think these go? Can you even see where we're going?
I have to find the railroad. I was told to follow the Freedom Trail. The best place to start looking is the Boston Common.
It spins. So it starts with R? There we go.
The password is railroad. How has the Institute not found these people yet? It's awful dark up there.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Who are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
You wanted to see us. So that means you're playing by our rules. So, answer my question.
Not your enemy.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari.
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
Decode Courser chip.
I found a Courser chip. Can your people decode it?
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a Courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy, Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a Courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad.
What is the railroad?
Who are you people exactly?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friend.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a Courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
See what the rest of these people have to say.
Hey there.
We having fun yet?
Don't try anything, stranger.
Excuse me.
Don't try anything, stranger.
I heard you the first time.
Saw some of your work along the trail. Not bad. For a human, that is.
For a human.
For a human? What do you mean?
You were born in the Wild Human Model 1.0. You ain't bad for that model. Not in the same league as us since, but hey, not your fault.
You're a synth.
Wait. You're a synth?
In the artificial flesh. And before you start with all the questions, The only thing I'll say about it is this. All those rumors out there are bullshit. I'm as real a girl as you'll ever meet. The only difference is, I bet your assembly instructions were a hell of a lot more fun. Listen, you caught us at a shit time. We're still recovering from something I can't get into. We're a man down, though. And if anything Deacon said about you is true, I'd like you on our team.
Don't believe Deacon?
What? You don't believe Deacon?
Given what I saw, yeah. He might be the real deal. I know Dez said we don't got room, but talk to Deacon. I'm sure he's got an angle. He always does.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Shut up.
Coding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dez. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
Courser chip.
Why do you want the Courser chip?
Institute Tech is light years beyond what we have. And a Courser chip is top of the line. I'm not gonna get into details, but that chip could help us save lives. Maybe throw a wrench in some of the Institute's operations. So, hand over the chip.
Take it.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Drummer Boy said the Deacon is a synth. I don't know. Maybe.
We're
What,
in.
you don't believe
Chip
drummer?
access.
His face is gonna-
Just poke the analog connectors a little.
Every so often, boom. New idea.
What? Oh man, don't crash.
Maybe
Hold it together.
he's a synth.
Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running.
He spent years of cool.
Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. Software in. Come on.
Don't try anything,
Show me that sweet
stranger.
bass note. Come on, man. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Just want to know if it was worth it.
Wouldn't want that, would we?
Don't try anything, stranger.
Hey, Glory.
Talk to the boss.
Excuse me.
Don't try anything, stranger.
We having fun yet? We having fun yet?
I have all the information I need from the Courser chip. Now to go back to Virgil and figure out the next step in breaking into the Institute.
point the way.
Piper.
Hold up a sec.
Yes. I'm back.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have it.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
Railroad.
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience?
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Will this work?
This device. This'll get me into the Institute?
Yes, if built correctly. And please get it right. You have to make it in there for both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Hell aroma is that?
Who should I ask, though? The signal interceptor should get me inside the Institute, but I'll need help building it. I don't know if I want to continue this quest at the moment. I kind of want to explore more with the railroad if I can. I think I still have a railroad quest here. Talk with Desdemona. I don't know what to do. The Freedom Trail leads to the Old North Church. Using the letters and numbers I found on the trail, hopefully I can find the railroad. I've already done that. Rather than continuing the molecular level at the moment, I think I will do Road to Freedom. I don't know. I'll think about it. If you liked the video, leave a like and consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it.